When it comes to meeting traffic, what are the key skills behind it? What do you really need to do to teach it? Because meeting traffic isn't just about who goes first, it's about who knows how to think and plan ahead. So hey driving instructors and ADI Part 3ers, let's talk about one of those everyday skills that causes way more stress and test fails than it should: meeting traffic. It seems simple, right? See a car coming, work out who's going, then carry on. But if you as the instructor are not coaching the 6 essential skills behind it, then you're setting your pupil up to stall, or worse, when it really counts, fail their test. So let's break this down. We're going to use straight talking, focused and totally learner-driven aspects to help you understand this subject better. Meeting traffic is really about 6 core skills, and if even one of these is missing, that's where the trouble can come. That's where the misjudgment happens, and that's where you have to step in or the test falls apart. So what are they? Well, the first one is knowledge. Do they even know what a meeting situation is? This is step 1. Forget MSPSGL or clutch control. If they don't know a meeting situation and identify it, how are they ever going to react to it? Do they understand that a narrow road with a parked car can become a meeting situation? Do they know that having bins on the road or skips or delivery vans can again not only become an obstruction, but it's a potential meeting situation? Do they know the difference between a wide road with parked vehicles and a narrow road that has no vehicles on it? If they don't have the language or the labels, how can they categorize the risk? That's going to delay the decision making. The second thing is their understanding. Do they get the principles, or are they just guessing? The common one is, well, the obstruction's on their side, so I've got right of way. Wow. That is a principle, not a rule. They need to know, do you know what? Sometimes giving way keeps things safer, and it's down to who's actually there first, who's going through. So it's about communication and space, not just taking turns. Do they know a large vehicle or a nervous driver might require extra patience and time to let them through? Remember, your job is to teach road relationships, not just textbook routines. The third area, well, that's planning ahead. Do they spot the situation before it's a problem? This is where things can get slightly worrying. Ask yourself, are they noticing that the road narrows before they get there? Are they scanning far enough ahead to spot oncoming vehicles early? Do they realise that having a skip in the road or roadworks or a bin day bottleneck is potential trouble, is a potential meeting situation? If not, you've got a planning gap, and it's time to coach some real forward thinking. The fourth area, well, that's positioning and speed. Are they creating the space to solve the situation? So the magic formula, well, reference point and sensible speed equals safe decision. Your pupil should be asking, can I fit through that gap? Is there a door's width? Is there half a door's width? Is it less space, less speed? Should I slow down earlier and pull up behind this parked vehicle in the holdback position? Can I edge forward safely and hold the position to show I'm waiting? Is there a gap in between the parked vehicles so I can at least get round one at a time? This is where visual reference points make all the difference. Because just thinking, I think it's okay, isn't a strategy. The fifth area, well, that's judgment and observations. Gaps, not cars. It's not, there's a car coming towards us. You need to be saying, is there a big enough gap to get through? Is there a big enough gap for us all to pass? This is what you need to help them understand. But so many times, the trainees, especially on one-to-one training in the car, are saying, so looking down the road, Chris, we can see 3 parked vehicles and a van on the other side of the road. And before they can even tell me, I'm already into the gap and one of us is having to hit the brakes and stop. All your pupils need to know is, that vehicle coming towards us, are we going to have a big enough gap? If not, how do we tell? If not, what do we do? Do we slow down, let them through? Do we slow down, stop? Are they slowing down? Can we keep going? This is the importance of teaching meeting traffic. So your pupil should be helped to judge distance, speed, and intentions of other drivers. What's their road position? Do they look as if they're giving way, or are they clearly coming through? Watching how other cars respond to the same space. Reading the road like a timeline, not just a snapshot. And if their observations are off, you'll see hesitation, overconfidence, or worst of all, just freezing and not knowing what to do. So that leads us to point 6, confidence. This is where it all comes together or falls apart. For some learners, they know the rules, they can even explain the scenario perfectly. But when it actually comes to dealing with it, they just hit the brakes and stop. Or they panic. They wait, even though they should have gone. Why? Because they don't trust their own judgment, or they don't trust their positioning skills. And that's where you step in with reassurance. Remember, we want to look at small wins. So go and practice in a quieter environment. Give real-time commentary to build that internal dialogue in your pupil. Looking ahead, Chris, there's a car coming. He's coming quite fast. To check the centre mirror, off the gas, start gently braking, let the car through. We jump in the gap behind. Confidence isn't taught, it's coached into existence. So remember, meeting traffic is real driving, real thinking. This isn't just about getting through a tight space. It's about helping your pupil to think ahead, assess the risk, respond with calm control. And when you coach these 6 elements step by step, you're not just helping them pass, you're training the kind of driver that we need on today's roads.